Hello, and welcome back to Puzzle Games. I am the Beef in 314. You are watching the Tetris Attack versus Speedrun Tournament 2025 Bumpty Open, brought to you by the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, part of the 2025 versus Speedrun Tournament Major, or the World Championship, depending on who you ask. Once again, I am the Beef in 314. You can call me Beef. You can call me whatever you want, but right now I am super cozy for this match. A match as old as time, as we all say in our community. It is the overall #1 seed, Cards of the Heart, versus 4 seed FFR Pro 2021. This is V-Heart action. This is the gold semifinals. And this is going to be best 2 out of 3. Looking very forward to this match. Would be looking more forward to it if I beat Forky, but you know, Forky was doing Forky strats and Forky things and got over the line. GG's. Forky will be playing the winner of this matchup in our Bumpty Open finals, the winner of which will earn an automatic top 8 slot for Worlds for the major. And this is again going to be a very exciting match. Like I said, a match as old as time. Just 1 second. Boop a doop a doo. Make sure we get our race room up and running. There we go. Race room is actually counting down now, so we're gonna go all the way to Bowser. Again, this is on speed level 6, for those of you not in the know. And yeah, here we go. Again, the name of this game is you wanna make sure that they're topped out. More so in this difficulty because the troll can certainly happen. Certainly happen. Card's not topping off lack in the beginning, but follows up for an 18. FFR is we're gonna have a little bit of a stream delay here. We're gonna have about a 30-second delay, so everyone make sure that you note that. But Cards is a solid 18. Under 20-second stages is also the name of the game. On average, if you get 20s in every stage, you should be around a 748. So that's what these players are going to be looking for, at least a sub 8. You know, those 830 times, sub 9 times are going to be solid. FFR starting out with an 18, so matching 18s on lack. Meanwhile, Cards finishing Bumpty out with a 14, the namesake of our tournament. Let's go. FFR's got a really nice 9 combo setup. Goes for the 8 combo right there. I think I definitely agree with that. Gets that drop 3 chain. Cuts it off at the 3, relying on combos. Meanwhile, Cards is sending 5, 6 lines over to Poochie. Ooh, FFR does not have Bumpty top off. Going to get a garbage clear. Meanwhile, Cards is doing his Will Smith impression and nodding his head, getting that 12. Let's go. Meanwhile, FFR has to settle for a 22 on Bumpty. All right, Cards finds the 2-6 there. That's not... Ooh, hopefully going to get to the 4-5. Gets to the 4-5. Gets an incidental 5 chain right there. But, ooh, raises the stack. Watch your head. Meanwhile, FFR sending at least 8 lines over to Poochie. He gets a 12 of his own. And Cards continues to roll with a 13 on Wiggler. Yeah, both players looking pretty solid here. I remember there's a 30-second time delay, so we're gonna make sure that we get that figured out for hopefully for game 2. Cards early chain drop off there. Another drop chain right there. Going for the 8 and the 6. That's 3 lines right there. Meanwhile, Wiggler getting a clear on FFR. Ooh, 1 line short. Ooh, Wiggler gets really greedy and goes for the 6 combo and does not have enough time. Cards is about 2 lines short. Sends the follow up. Does not downstack that yellow and gets a 28 there. FFR catching up there a little bit. Don't think that's what FFR intended to get there. You can kind of see the state of how he responded to that. He was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that was going to chain there," but it's just fine. 13, very nicely done. Cards dropping his chain at a 3 chain, only 3 lines there, and Blarg is really low. He does. Cards has the potential to get Blarged here. Oh wow, Blarg is super low, and Card's gonna have to restart his attack. Meanwhile, FFR, let's see if he can capitalize. Nice frame perfect into the 4 combo. Meanwhile, Cards is getting out of there to 25. Not something he wants, but he's gonna have to take it, especially with Blarg clearing on FFR. I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Yeah, 25 there for FFR. Looking good there. Card sitting a 5-6. Big attack, especially since, you know, Fish is pretty high up there. So we're going to see how this resolves. Bunch of 3 pops there. Down stack. Here comes all the combos. That's a 24. FFR over there starting the attack. Going for at least a 5 chain? Yeah, I definitely agree with that play. Definitely agree with that. He gets a 15 rewarded for being aggressive. So I would definitely say FFR is in the lead at this point. Let's see by how much. I'm gonna do some quick beef math right here. 29. So FFR's got about a 12-second lead, according to my beef math. Meanwhile, Raven going to 3 lines. What a garbage clear. Boo. Jeez, FFR sending a much safer attack and kind of expecting the down stack right there and kind of expecting that clear. Cards escaping with only 1 clear, gets a 26. FFR gets a 23, builds on that lead. Cards has about a 504 cave entrance. FFR about a 447. So, name of the game, I believe, is Cave. Cave is the big decider in these races, as you saw in the previous match. Lag chains are going to be super important. You're definitely going to want to send a super fast attack. A lot of lines, a lot of insurance. Cards sending a couple lag chains there. Ooh! And gets the really solid hook bill for a 14. FFR is going to have to deal with a garbage clear. No immediate chains at the top or at the bottom, so it's going to be just fine. FFR is going to maintain a little bit of a lead, gets a 20, gets out of there. And let me see, with beef math, I believe FFR has got about a 10-second lead over cards, but that can be quickly melted in the cave. Card sending sending 5 lines, seeing the state of plant stack, expecting him to downstack, and gets it 15. Wow, excellent cave from cards thus far. Meanwhile, FFR having to deal with a plant that is 5 chaining. Boo! Oh, gets the backup combos and chains, but he's 1 line short. Cards heading into K-Mech. Taking the lead, I would have to say, if not very close now. Yeah, there was no way for cards to get that lag chain, but a beautiful 3-6 into almost got the 5-5. This is gonna be 7 lines. And watch your head, cards. Clunk. Jeez. Cards' cave is going. Cards' cave is just dealing. Let's go. All right. 1 stage going into Bowser. FFR. Clunk. Oh, wow, I cannot believe he got to that clear. That is so rude. Meanwhile, cards. Oh, the chain gets dropped, but gets a very quick 3-6 into a. Probably going to go for a 5 chain. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Especially since Bowser is chaining right now. Gets a little bit of a stack raise. The down stack here. Oh, gets to the blues. Meanwhile, FFR into Bowser now. So it looks like Bowser is going to decide yet another one. Ooh, second tier clear on cards' side. Jeez, you hate to see it. Ooh, and that's going to do it. Let's see what FFR is going to do right here. Ah, this Bowser is really low. He's chaining. Wow. I cleared right there, so it just didn't resolve it. Oh, and he's 1 line short. Oh, man. Cards, wow, that was a very solid sub 8. I talked to Cards a little bit before the match started, and he said that, you know, he was getting about solid 8x times in practice last night, preparing for this day 2 of the Bumpty Open. And yeah, way to pull out the sub 8 for sure against your eternal rival, FFR. Man, Bowser is just being a true dirtbag. I know that feel, FFR. I know that feel all too well. Hit me up. We can do some Bowser percent and beat him down. I know a good run you could be doing. But I don't think that run would prevent what Bowser is doing here. My goodness. And that's gonna do it. That is gonna do it. Wow. Bowser decides yet another one. FFR clocking in with an official race time of 8:58, but it is Cards with a beautiful 7:46, a beautiful sub 8, and he's gonna get star number 1. Jeez, I don't know what y'all think, chat, but Bowser is just, wow, unbelievable. As we get the next race room set up, let me go ahead and get that going, so give me just 1 second. Man, I gotta tell you, this tournament has been so awesome. There have been so many close matches. There have been so many great matches. If you all are watching this and you're like, man, how can I get involved in this? How can I, you know, hop in here? You know, reach out to us. We have our Discord. We also, you know, anyone can participate in these tournaments. They're open availability. We usually have them once a week. We usually have them, or not once a week, once a month. If we had them once a week, let's go. That'd be awesome. But no, we have them once a month. We'll also be running, after the next Pokemon Puzzle League tournament, we're going to also be running monthly tournaments for that concurrently with our Tetris Attack races. Race timer is counting down, so good luck to our runners, to both players. Have fun if you can and not get salty with all the trolling that this game will do from time to time. And we are off. All right, stream sync down to about 2 seconds. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. Let's go. Oh, Card setting up with a beautiful lag chain to start. FFR not to be outdone, also with a lag chain. FFR going to a 6-5. Ooh, Cards is rewarded for a shorter attack, getting an 11 to FFR's 13. I believe Cards had the better attack because one less chain, and understood that top of the stack was just right on it. Both players are moving right now through lack. 2-8 for Cards. Beautiful, beautiful. Getting that 8 combo in the chain. Also getting a frame perfect swap to get that, and getting back-to-back 11s. Jeez. Cards is not messing around today. Bumpty is very, very low on FFR's side. Down stacks, gets a 20 right there. Let's go. Okay, I see that. Yep, I see the 2-5, 3-6. Wow, beautiful chain setup. Yeah, I definitely would go for cutting it off there. Another, ooh, drop chain right there. Meanwhile, FFR is setting up another beautiful attack. Cutting it off at a 5 chain. Cards of the Heart, meanwhile, getting that 17, getting out of Poochie relatively unscathed. That's a 2 chain. Uh-oh. Oh, Poochie's gonna get to this. Ugh. That's gonna be garbage clear for FFR. Cards is definitely gonna cement his lead now. Another lag chain. Going for the 5-5, yeah. 5-5, talk to me. Oh my goodness, second tier from FFR. Or I guess not from FFR, from Poochie. Wow. 37 for FFR. Meanwhile, Cards getting a 15, another solid stage, leaving Wiggler around 203. And we got a one-stage lead going, folks. Let's see if Cards is going to continue to put the pressure on her. If, you know, FFR can bounce back. Beautiful lag chain. FFR going to a 6 chain, making sure that Wiggler is topped off, but too much screen shake, and that's going to be a clear there. Meanwhile, Froggy on Cards' side just keeps doing 3 pops, and both players getting 19, but we're still one stage behind, going to the close to the middle of the game. And both these players, I mean, like, the lag chains are really good. I believe that all of their setups are really solid. FFR only had the one stage that, you know, was one line short, but otherwise, there's just been a lot of unlucky clears in this run so far. FFR a little short on this attack, getting the follow-up combos. Wow! Cards with a 14, my goodness. And that is a row 2 clear for FFR. Oh my, what do you even do? You know what I mean? There's just some, like, checkmate, you know, positions. It's like, what can you even do? FFR just cursing to the sky. Ooh, frame perfect catch right there for Cards, but this attack is going to be really, really short. See if FFR can catch up a little bit here. Ah, clear from Fish. Boo, Fish. I've always hated Fish. Fish is definitely my least favorite enemy of the entire game. Nice 11 combo from FFR. Ugh! Gets the baseball slide all the way to the end for the row 3 clear from Blarg. And Cards is finally having trouble with a stage, but gets out of there with a 44. Still, he's on track for a sub 5 cave entrance. Meanwhile, FFR has to settle for a 35. Still have about a one stage differential here going into Raven for Cards. 5-6. I saw a 5-6 there. It didn't look like he wanted to go for that, but maybe, yeah, I saw the state of Hookbill's stack. Probably didn't want a lot more shake time there. Meanwhile, FFR is very short for his attack. Gets punished there by Fish, and Cards is moving. Going into the cave, 456. Sub 5 cave entrances are really what you want, especially for higher level play if you want to make sure that you have a shot at getting a sub 8. Wow. Just the beautiful setups of these combos and chains. Hookbill is going to start chaining here, unfortunately, on Cards' side. Meanwhile, FFR sending a big attack, making sure that the bird is topped off. Gets a garbage clear. There's not going to be any other incidental clears. 22 for Raven for FFR. 21 Hookbill. Cards is on solid sub 8 pace. FFR getting into the cave. About 56 seconds behind Cards, so it's gonna need some trolling from all of Cards' cave to help FFR get back into this. But with the way that the combos and chains are coming, Cards is doing what he's supposed to. Cards is doing what he needs to be doing. So we'll see if he's gonna be rewarded for good play. I know that's, you know, an urban legend in this game. Hookbill's trying to chain. Probably going to start down stacking here. Oh, what is going on with all these incidental clears? Boom. There we go. FFR gets out there with a 28 at Hookbill. 23 on plant for Cards going into K-Mech. Still a one-stage differential heading into the second to last stage of this run. Get that 3-5 over there? Yeah, Cards got the 3-5 over there. 8 combo, beautiful setup. FFR not to be outdone. Gets a 3-7 into a 4-5. 4-4? Okay, cuts it off at a 4 chain, and wow! K-Mat goes down in 16 seconds for Cards. My goodness. I liked the idea from FFR. A very light attack, very combo based. Gonna crush. Oh no, one line short. Clunk gets him at 29 seconds. Meanwhile, Cards is fighting Bowser now. The final stage. This is for all the marbles. Cards can get this, and he's gonna wrap it up. Whoa! Everything is exploding. Everything. But Bowser is 8-chaining. So let's see how the down stack's gonna go. Survey says, bang! Wow. Jeez. I don't even know what you can do about that. I gotta say, man, that was a real heater. As FFR gets a 17 on K-Mech. Is Yoshi playing in this tournament? Like, what's going on, dude? Like, man, that pre-workout is just, yeah, you're just getting there. That is a back-to-back sub-8s. Just when you thought that 746 couldn't be beaten, and I didn't think it could have been topped in this tournament so far. Cards dumped a 741. Just dunking on him. My goodness. Cards came to play today. FFR stack. Oh no. Oh no. No, Bowser, no. Why does Bowser have to have such great cursor speed? I hate it. You're such a dirtbag. He's gonna get to these reds here and and nobody's having a good time. Well, I guess Bowser's having a good time. Man. A very moderate improvement. FFR gets an 856, but it is going to be Cards of the Heart. Double sub-8s. Getting the second star. And the win. Oh. Congratulations. Cards of the Heart. Moving on to the championship match. Getting into that final spot. FFR settling for a semifinal finish is going to get 3 points on our leaderboard. And wow, that was just unbelievable. Just, man. It looked like I knew, if I ended up being Forky, I'm getting to fight Cards. Yeah, my goose was going to be cooked for sure. But yeah, once again, GG's to Cards of the Heart. GG's to FFR. And let's make this result official. And it is your overall #1 seed, Cards of the Heart, with a 2-0 sweep. 2-0 sweep, moving on to the championship match. Moving on to fight BB Forky, fighting for that inaugural Bumpty Open title, but more importantly, fighting for that top 8 slot in the major, in the worlds. Wow, unbelievable. Very, very well done. That is going to do it for the semifinals. We have one match left today to wrap this up, wrap up the Bumpty Open as we take a look at the bracket. BB Forky going over me 2-1, very hard fought. A 4th photo finish in our tournament. Cards of the Heart. No offense, FFR, but yeah, Cards of the Heart smoking it. Double sub-8s. Pulling it out when it mattered. Moving on to the championship. I'm very excited to be watching this. I will be here with you until the end. I'll be calling the match. And hanging out with all of you.
And thank you, Beefin, for helping out with that. And yeah, that is some rare form. I have not been in since I took Yoshi to Game 7 in the 2022 losers bracket. This wow. I was, of all the times I was expecting to get today, rallying off back-to-back sub-8s was not on my bingo card of possible outcomes. So
yeah,
it's good. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know. It's only. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything, Beefin. You've been saying all the praise about how those runs were. What are you hoping to see out of this final?
Just a drag out slobber knocker. Just all kinds of panel action. Hopefully that there's not going to be any detrimental clears that are going to make people want to throw their console, but I can't guarantee that because, you know, this game is what it is. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out.
It is what it is, and we'll see how much more of it we will see right after this as we head into our best of 5 final. I will be taking on BB Forky for the title of TA 2025 Bumpty Open Champion. We will bring you that matchup right after this, so stay tuned. You are watching the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Tetris Attack Speedrun Tour 2025 Bumpty Open.